YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Stereo Studs. I'm Stephen, and today we've got some more boxes out here to crack through. I've got this big one on the table here, I've got a couple more in behind me, so we're going to just carry on as before, seeing what's inside each of these, and just sort of understanding what within these boxes is for my own collection or for sort of investment purposes. So we'll start with this first box then, and the first set that we're going to pull out then is 40478. It's the mini Disney castle. I've pulled these out in a few previous videos. These have been bought as an investment. I have been buying them for myself as well. I have built one of these, but thought it was a very cool little line, and especially sort of knowing that they were continuing bringing out a few different variations of castles and you know, different sort of iconic buildings within the Disney lineup and parks and stuff. So that one will be there for future resale. Next out then, so this is a new set within these videos anyway. It's 40516. It's the Everyone is Awesome set. Again, I've picked certainly one of these up for myself. Very much to get each of these monotone figures. I love them. I think they're class. I don't think I'll ever be in a position to gather all of the individual parts to allow me to get the full range of possible monotone figures, but as a nice little sort of base, this is a cool place to start. So I'll definitely pick one of these up for myself. I think I've possibly picked some up to put away in the future. I don't know if they're on sale or not on Lego's website. I can't quite recall, but I did pick them up sort of as I was going along across the years anyway. So okay, next out then we have 75328. It's another one of the Lego Star Wars helmet sets. It's the Mandalorian. Again, I picked this up for future resale. Mandalorian's a really popular theme. I can't remember what I paid for this, but it's certainly not one that I intend to build myself. I've no intention of collecting these helmet sets, so I'll be putting that one away for future resale. Now another one that we've pulled out in the past, it's 40496. It's one of the Harry Potter Brickheadz. It's Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix Lestrange. So as I said previously, I've been picking these up during Harry Potter promotional runs to get gift purchases and to sort of build up baskets. So that'll be set aside for future resale. And then we have a box within a box, and what do we have in here? Okay, we have Lego City 60264. It's one of the National Geographic sets. It's the little underwater sub. You get the cool anglerfish, the glow-in-the-dark anglerfish. I picked these up at a really good price on Amazon. I had quite a few of them. I've sold off most of them. This one remains, obviously, so I don't know, I might hold on to one myself. The glow-in-the-dark fish is pretty neat. I don't know if I'll have an underwater theme anywhere. I would like to sort of go below the ground and lay out somewhere with maybe like a subway or an underground. Maybe create some little scenes underneath the table, but I'm not sure if I'll go as far as having a sort of seabed or seafloor. So I don't really know how this would fit in the layout per se, but I suppose it could be transported on the back of a lorry or something. We'll see. Okay, that's the end of that box, so I'll throw it over to the side here. We'll put this next one over. Let's see what we've got in here then. Okay, so something a wee bit different in here. I'm just going to pull this one onto my knee. It's a lot of small sets in here, but the first thing that I've noticed is we have the periodic table of Lego colors. So this is from We Love What You Build. So they've created a few of these, a few different ones of these. Now, I'm just going to set this out of the way. Actually, fortunately, it's for the most part in decent neck. It's probably not dealt terribly well with transit, and a few of the pieces are the glue's kind of come away a little bit on them, but might be able to fix that up anyway. But it's a cool little piece then, just with a list of all the colours, and you get the bricklink name and the Lego name for all these colours as well. And I don't believe it's every single colour, but there's a previous version as well, which had some of the other colours in it as well. But cool little reference piece, as much as anything else. I've actually bought it with the intention of framing it and displaying it. So, but like I said, it also does give you good insight into the different colours and their names, you know, if you're trying to find things on various different websites. Okay, we also have a few posters and things in here. Again, they've just not translated very well. This isn't anything to do with me, but it's the first Lego League Challenge. My daughter and her school took part in it, and they got through a couple of their heats, original one and so forth, and that's just her little certificate, so I'll set that aside for her. And then, like I said, I've just got a few of the different posters and stuff that have been available over the years, through Insider Points and various other things. So we have like this cool little Lego Stranger Things poster then, which I got along with the, I think it was maybe, I don't know if it was with the Stranger Things set or whenever the Brickhead come out perhaps. And then we've got this amazing Spider-Man poster then, and these are on really good stock. The card that they use for these is really cool, so there's that little poster then. And then there's a few different things that are available to VIPs through the Insider program, or the VIP program as it was at the time. So I've got this one then, which is just basically a little sort of Lego brochure, just sort of displaying the bricks and some like really old sets and stuff as well. So again, I thought cool little thing to frame and have sort of within my Lego room. And then we've got the Australian patent application for the minifigure as well then. So similarly, I've spent a few points to pick these up just for the intention of framing them. And then this one then, I think this is just all the Lego logos from sort of the start right through to presumably the most recent one here, celebrating the 90th anniversary of the Lego group in 2022. So unfortunately it has a fret a wee bit on that, but I'd say if we frame that up, it should sort of help tidy it up a wee bit anyway. And yes, my intention is just, like I said, to pop these in the wee frames and then have them sort of displayed throughout my layout then, or throughout my Lego room, just as a wee sort of decoration. Just pop them over there out of the way so they don't get damaged anymore. Okay, so first out, from a set point of view, we have another one of the wee Lego Stuntz flywheel sets, 60309. This is the selfie stick guy. Yeah, as with all the other ones, it's on offer. I'll pick that up just to throw somewhere in the layout. And then there's a very heavy botanical theme then within this box. So first out, we have a few more of the daffodils from the Botanical collection. 40646. I think we had a couple of these in the last video as well, so I had picked up a few of them. So there's another two in here. I don't know, they'll probably find their way in the little vase or something. And then we have a couple of the older ones, 40524. It's the sunflowers. So again, I've pulled these out previously as well, but I had picked up a few of these. You get 2 sunflowers in each pack, and again, I thought just a couple of nice little vases with a few of these, and it'll just make sort of a nice sort of Lego decoration within a room somewhere. So. A couple more of the little VIP add-on packs. This one's a particularly good one, I think. This is the Spring Fun VIP add-on pack, and you get some really cool elements in this. Obviously there's a little lamb with it being spring, and then a few little fence posts and stuff like that, but you also get 2 different coloured bicycles. So you can see there we get the yellow one and this, I can't remember what colour that is specifically. And then you get quite a few little spring themed things with lots of foliage pieces, hats, wheelbarrow and so forth. So we've got 2 of those anyway. So again, a couple more nice part packs to add sort of into the collection. And then next up, there's just so many sets I didn't even realise I had. So this is the wildflower bouquet. That's set 01 or set 10313. And again, I had the the first of the flower bouquets that come out. I think this might have been the second one, and it is actually involved in the living room. It looks really good. I thought this one was actually a bit more refined looking and a bit better displayable, just given the sort of length of the elements and stuff that were used to create the pieces. So I'll have bought that then with a view of displaying that somewhere. Next up then we have a little Creator 3-in-1 set, 31143. It's the little bird's nest one. I thought this was a really cool wee set. I've actually picked up a couple of these. They were on offer sort of towards the very end of their life as well. But I picked up one early on for me because I love birds. I sort of really like having birds in the garden. I thought this was just such a cool wee set. I really liked it. There are other alternative builds. And once I was interested in them, I think we have one of them is a little a beehive, and then we have a little bencher with a squirrel and a hedgehog. But I'll be probably doing the main build of this anyway, and I think it'll display somewhere. Now a couple more sets in here. 40587, the Easter basket. I've pulled this out previously and discussed this. It's a gift with purchase that had come out a few Easters ago. And yeah, I don't know, I'll probably look at selling these on or parting out. That's kind of my options anyway. Lastly then, in here is 60388. It's a Lego City set, and it's the gaming bus. And again, I got these half price in Tesco. I wanted it anyway because obviously it's a vehicle. As a gamer, I thought it was a cool concept as well, a little gaming truck. And then there's a few minifigures and stuff in there, and again I thought, I don't know, maybe somewhere within my layout it might be nice to have this set up, you know, where there's just, you know, a little sort of gaming roadshow on, maybe, you know, with the truck sitting there and people queuing up to use it and take part. So yeah, cool little build anyway. I'll throw it down there, and yep, that ends that box then. I've got one more here to go through. Quite a bit in this one, and it's falling apart all over the place, so I'm going to just try and tip it on this back here, and then we'll sort of pull out what's inside. So bear with me, there's quite a bit of packing in here too. So we have a lot of older stuff here. I might just set a few of these out of the way. So first up we have, now there's two of these sets, but I have them, oh, they're not shrink wrapped together, they're just stuck together. So with two of 31105. Which is this little 3-in-1 set. So it's in its sort of main form as a little toy shop, and there's a couple of alternative builds. I got a couple of these. I like it. That sort of nice little kind of mini modular style, for maybe like a little street scene somewhere. And I bought a couple of these just so that I can double them up and sort of make it into a bit more of a fully fleshed out set then, because it is quite small and basic and open back in its current form, but it gives you a really good sort of foundation to build off anyway, and with a couple of them then I can create something pretty cool. Next out then we have one of the gift with purchases from a few Christmases ago. It's probably 21, 22 maybe. Oh gosh, 20. 2020 this one. So it's the little ice rink scene. It has reappeared a number of times, so I don't know. I have had a few of these in the past, and I've kept some, I've sold some. I do want to retain one at least for myself because I do like the build. So yeah, it's just a little ice rink scene with a couple of guys skating around on it. So we'll hold on to that anyway for future. Next up then. So this is a set that has potentially been built in the past. I don't think I bought this brand new. I think I got this off of eBay, and it's 41365, and I think it's Emma's art salon, art something. So it's a little art shop anyway, from the Lego Friends line. I actually just liked it as a little build, and again I thought I could potentially flesh this out a bit and sort of create a slightly bigger build out of it. Maybe sort of nullify some of these brighter colours, and sort of factor that into my layout. And then, okay, this is quite a cool one. 7996. So this is literally just track, but it's the Lego crossover track, which is no longer available. Is a really useful piece for people with a Lego layout where you have parallel lines running. I picked this up used on eBay. Got a really good price on it. It wasn't actually a million miles off of its original RRP when I picked it up, but that's basically what you get anyway then. So you've got two parallel lines and a double crossover, so the trains can switch sort of from the inside line to the outside line. So yeah, picked that up. I think somewhere within my collection of at least one more of these. I know they're readily available through alternative brands, but I was very much a Lego purist for a long time anyway, and I really did want to get some of the official Lego ones, so I'm not overly bothered about the box, but I have the box. So yeah, obviously that's a piece that will feature in my layout, because I do want to have a parallel track layout around most of it. So next up then we have a Speed Champion set. It's 75884 and it's the 1968 Ford Mustang Fastback. So this was when they were still, maybe see it by that actually, maybe no 6 wide. I think it's one of the 6 wide one of the 6 wide Speed Champions, and yeah, I'll be looking to build this and putting it into my layout. I'll probably hold back on a lot of the stickers because I kind of want it more representative of a road car rather than a racing car in its current form, but it's just cool to have a wee sort of Ford Mustang to sort of factor into the layout there. And then next up we have 40338, and it's a limited, well, it was a limited edition Christmas tree. I think it did feature as a gift of purchase at some point. And this was the first of the Christmas trees that they bought out. Now, I picked this up prior to the new one releasing, which I think I've shown in the previous video, and it's still available in the market. And this was quite a sought after set, and it was sort of picking up decent fees on eBay. So I managed to get one through the marketplace for a good price, and I have the intention of building it and putting it away, or building it and displaying it, but obviously in the meantime it gets set away in the boxes in my collection, and I have never got around to building it, and I've since purchased the newer one, so I don't know what I'll do with that. I'll hold on to it for the time being anyway, and we'll see. And next up then we have another hidden side set, and this one is 70419, which is the little is it the shrimp boat? Or it's a little sort of fishing trawler style boat of some description anyway. Similar to the Shrimp Shack, I purchased this because, granted it is a hidden side set, I will probably withhold some of the parts and pieces that sort of factor in the more interactive element to it and add that kind of more haunted side to it, and I'll just have this as a little trawler ship within my layout. So it's quite a cool build. You can't see much from the front, but you can see there's quite a neat little trawler build there, and you get some nice minifigures, granted a bit freaky, and the little sort of kayak canoe as well. So just another nice building to have for my layout. And then lastly in here we have a Lego Star Wars set, and a 75292, and it is the Razor Crest. Again, I did previously discuss that, and I have said on multiple occasions, I absolutely do not collect Lego Star Wars. Really enjoyed The Mandalorian, and this ship, whenever it came out, I thought would be a cool pickup if I did want to maybe sort of collect and display that sub theme. I'm not sure that I will. I'll probably look at moving this on, to be honest, in the future. But at the time of its availability, I couldn't resist and I did want to pick it up. So that's been sitting in a box for quite a few years anyway. So I don't know what I'll do with it. My gut feeling is I'll probably look to move this on at some point, but we'll see. And yeah, that kind of wraps up that box. There's just a bit of packing and stuff in there, and I think that's probably enough for this particular video, so I can get this all tidied away anyway. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Drop us a wee like if you've enjoyed the content, and you know, if you've seen anything cool in there you want to talk about, or you want to share your thoughts on. Drop us a wee comment if there's anything in there that you've not come across before or anything. Give us a wee subscribe if you want to see loads more unboxings and Lego content coming up, and hit that bell icon to notify you when the next video goes live. In the meantime, I'm going to get this all tidied away and get ready to put a few more boxes out. Thanks very much for tuning in, and have a good one, guys. Take care.